Of course, Nvidia's up in the pre-market. Piper today reiterates an overweight on the stock. Chip giant looking to end this slump that has sent its shares, as you know, into correction territory. Jim, you said there's been no change to broad demand at the high or the low end.
And I'm absolutely sure about that. And just the fact that Microsoft got their chips, immediately the wags, whoever the wags are, said, oh, then there must be a demand problem if they got all their chips. That's completely untrue. I do not like, as you know, Carl, an up opening. The people who bought it yesterday at 127, it will be heat-seeking missiles blasting that 133. You need a crescendo sell-off, and we did not have it yet.
You said midday yesterday you thought we might be getting there.
Well, it went 127, 128, but then it went to 130, then it backed right back to 128. David, there are sellers of Nvidia because they've just decided, you know what? It cannot possibly be as good as last year. And I say it's going to be every bit as good. And at the January 6th keynote at CSS, you're going to hear things from Jensen Huang that are going to make you regret why you sold it at 127.
When you say everything will be as good, do you mean the performance of the company, or you actually believe that the stock will also have that kind of performance it did this year? Despite the last 6 months of being flat, we're still talking about a stock that's, you can see.
Well, the stock follows the performance, and the performance,
there it is.
The big problem,
170%.
See, like, people don't remember what it was like when you went from the 386 to 486 to the Pentium. There are these gaps. There are these gaps where momentarily you're not shipping. This Blackwell turned out to be much harder to ship. That's their current chip. This was Hopper, the chips that Microsoft bought. It's not the current iteration, but they're very powerful. And I think that everyone, don't forget, Meta, which is just upgraded, or price target boost, said that Meta AI would be the most powerful. Right now, it isn't. Meta AI, I think, it stops in like June 28th of 2023. But okay. The glasses that translate.
Oh, yes.
How about that?
Yes.
I have the other. I'm giving everybody the other glasses. That's my present to people. They don't watch. Nobody watches in my family, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, I got the glasses. The ones that
If you have an extra pair, let me know. The ones Joanna Stern is the reviewer at the Wall Street Journal of all these tech things, very positive about them.
I mean, if the actual Ray-Bans are so cool. You can take pictures and you can talk to it. You can have a great time.
You've been critical of the information, but they do have a piece up saying that NVIDIA's cloud service could rival AWS potentially one day.
Well, I think they just kind of felt the heat of having never said a single good thing about NVIDIA during one of the greatest runs in history. Other than the fact it's bad, this or that. I mean, they have been, it's like they have a Gex on NVIDIA.
A what on NVIDIA?
A Gexa. Never mind.
Nope.
You're not either?
David looks
okay.
to me.
That's like every so often he gets it when I don't.
Okay, that would be like me buying tickets to the right now to the Super Bowl. No.
Oh, what jinx?
Jinx, yeah. They just say these things that are just, I mean, it's incredible. If you followed them, you really would believe that company is going the way of EV charging station.
ASIC competition, custom silicone, scaling walls, peak capex. So
custom silicon works in. Remember, Broadcom and Marvell Tech work with the GPU. They can't supplant the GPU. Amazon would love it if Trainium could possibly keep up with the GPU, with the NVIDIA GPU, but they have to buy a tremendous number of NVIDIA GPUs.
They still do.
Everybody does.
We talked about this yesterday. We'll say it again today. Nobody's supplanting it. But again, but you believe that the financial performance of NVIDIA will be equal this coming year to what we saw in 2024.
Now we're through the transition. Now,
with a legacy of pushing the boundaries of what's possible in high-performance computing and artificial intelligence, NVIDIA continues to innovate. Its impressive ascent in the tech industry has been nothing short of meteoric. In 2023 alone, the company's shares have surged by an astonishing 239%, marking a 170% increase year-to-date. Such growth is more than just numbers on a chart. It is a testament to the excitement and confidence that NVIDIA has sparked across the market. Central to this buzz is NVIDIA's latest technological marvel, the Blackwell computing platform, which promises to redefine how we perceive AI and quantum computing. This groundbreaking system encapsulates years of research and development aimed at revolutionizing computational processes. Yet, amidst such rapid growth, there arises a looming question. Can NVIDIA maintain its upward trajectory, especially when facing intense competition from formidable players like AMD? Join us as we explore the thrilling narrative behind NVIDIA's spectacular rise, the technological innovations that fuel it, and the possible directions it might head from here. Welcome back, everyone, to Investocracy.
About $133.70. Joseph Moore is Morgan Stanley semiconductor analyst. Good morning to you. Where's the floor? Where's the bottom here? Is there one? And what do you think the fair value of this company really is?
Hi, good morning. So I think we're wrestling with a couple of things. We have this transition to Blackwell. And so your product Hopper, which is still driving the majority of revenues, is starting to slow down, as you would expect to see. And there's a lot of enthusiasm now for custom silicon or ASICs, as we've seen with Broadcom and Marvell. I think those things are weighing on the stock. I still think when you think about 2025 and AI, the story is Blackwell, the product cycle that NVIDIA has. I think they're going to have a huge second half of the year. And I think we do have these transitional issues as we're moving there. But I think the stock is very attractive at this level. I'm not going to say absolute bottom because it's volatile, but it's very attractive at this level. I think you're trading at a much lower multiple than some of the AI peers. And I really believe that they actually gain share versus custom silicon in 2025. I'm very excited for this custom silicon trend, but I still think NVIDIA can gain share relative to that in 2025 and has a very strong product cycle. We think the stock trades well north of 150 as we sort of move into that back half.
With eager anticipation, investors closely watch Nvidia, hopeful for continued success and expansion. The company plays a crucial role in the technological realm, particularly in artificial intelligence, driven by its groundbreaking GPUs. At this pivotal moment, the tech industry stands on the cusp of a transformative era, as almost $1 trillion worth of data center infrastructure is poised for a monumental upgrade to contemporary hardware, a transition with Nvidia positioned at its helm. The introduction of the Blackwell computing platform marks more than just a launch of a new product. It represents an evolution in advanced computing. This sophisticated platform, known for its harmonious blend of multiple chips, promises breathtaking performance, significantly transforming applications ranging from generative AI to quantum computing. But before going on with the video, are you into cryptocurrency? If so, check out our second channel, Investocracy Crypto. We bring you breaking news, expert analysis, and the latest trends in the fast-moving world of digital assets. Whether you're a seasoned crypto investor or just curious about the future of finance, we've got something for you. Click the link in the description to subscribe to Investocracy Crypto now. Don't miss out and stay ahead of the game. Now, let's get back to the video.
End of the year, meaning if we do the holidays again together, Joseph, that we're at 150 then, or 150 6 months out?
No, sorry, 12 months out. Yeah, we're our forecasts, our price targets are high 150s. I think at 12 months out.
At 150, what kind of multiple are you putting on that 12 months out relative? And how would you compare that to maybe whatever you think the best comps are at this moment?
Yeah, I think we have a mid $4 number in 2025. We think north of $5 in 2026. I think those numbers are very conservative, and we've seen the stock in the low 30s kind of multiple range when there's periods of strong growth ahead of us. And I think we have that. The peers are now trading kind of more like high 30s when you look at where the Broadcoms and Marvells are trading on our estimates. So I think that's a very reasonable multiple. Now they have high margins, and they have these transitional issues that you're wrestling with. All of that can continue to weigh on the stock. We may continue to hear some data points about the older products manufacturing starting to slow down, but Blackwell is really robust. Right. And the demand that they have is very strong. Yes.
Tell me your calculus around the China piece of this, because I think one of the other big questions is the tariff story, and if that's going to somehow impact this business.
Yeah, well, they're already quite limited in terms of what they can do in China. They have a product called H20, which meets the U.S. export control thresholds. They've done pretty reasonable volume of that product, but I think we're going to start to see that tail off just because those export control thresholds are so far below the state of the art of what Blackwell is going to be able to do that we're just going to see that slow down regardless. So I think that you're insulated from the Chinese market. I don't think there's a lot of expectations there. I think what you'll see is that a lot of the AI hardware will just be installed outside of China. And to the extent that Chinese companies are doing AI, they'll probably do that in locations outside of China. So I don't think the tariffs will have a lot of direct impact. I think NVIDIA would like to serve those markets and would like to keep Chinese incumbent solutions or internal solutions from encroaching on their turf, but they have the export control threshold, and that's what they're living with. And I think that will be a little bit of a headwind next year, but it pales by comparison.
We got to run real quick.
The potential of Blackwell is further underscored by Nvidia CFO Colette Kress, who encapsulates the staggering demand for this platform, describing it as a key indicator of its transformative future potential. However, despite Nvidia's current robust position, several challenges linger on the horizon. A recent trend indicates slowing revenue growth rates. For instance, fiscal Q3 saw a 94% increase, a notable dip from prior triple-digit surges. This slowdown beckons the crucial question: can Nvidia sustain its unparalleled success amid these decelerating growth trends? Amid this discourse, it's impossible to overlook the impressive advancements by AMD. Though AMD's data center GPUs enjoy a 122% revenue growth, they are not yet sufficient to overshadow Nvidia's significant market stronghold. This strength is evident, with Nvidia surpassing $30.8 billion in quarterly data center revenue, outpacing AMD's $3.5 billion. Conversations across various financial networks highlight Nvidia's extensive supply chain, tirelessly meeting the insatiable market demand, further showcasing its market supremacy. Despite these challenges, hope is not lost for Nvidia, especially when looking ahead to 2025. Wall Street analysts anticipate a remarkable 51% revenue increase for the next fiscal year, as the tech industry's appetite for powerful GPUs grows alongside rising AI demands. Nvidia appears set to continue its remarkable journey. A promising future marked by growth, innovation, and strategic foresight beckons. But before going any further, if you made it this far into the video, thank you. These videos take a lot of effort and time to make, so if you enjoyed them, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. This goes a long way in helping us grow. That said, back to the video.
Because it has been slipping a little deeper and a little deeper and a little deeper in. Barron's headline today says Nvidia stock looks dead in the water. How it comes back to life. You don't seem to be waiting around. You trimmed it by some 20%. Why?
Listen, it has nothing to do with me disliking Nvidia. It did trigger some levels that worried us. But I want to remind you that the last time we bought Nvidia was at $100, and last time we sold it was before it fell to 100 at this level. It's really portfolio management here. It triggered that sell, and ultimately, with the move in Broadcom that we've had, we own more chips than we did, say, a week ago. So it's not about us disliking Nvidia. It's managing the position. It's still a 5% position in our portfolio, and in our concentrated portfolio where we own no more than 10 names, it's 9 to 10%. I still want this thing to go higher, and I think it can.
Okay, so you watched the technicals, and you just alluded to it when you talked about breaking some levels. The Barron's article that I read today, I thought the commentary about the stock was pretty interesting. 135 is the level to watch. It's sitting right there. It had broken below that. It was back above it today. It's sitting right about there. Keep your eye on it. It's a 3.5% gain now. It's sitting right below 135. It's below its 20-day. Which gives a good read in near-term momentum. The 200-day is 115, which the commentary today suggested that it's not going to go below that. And if it goes down to that, you're still talking at a stock that's 27 times its forward earnings, the low end of the range from when this whole thing started. But you are watching the technicals closely.
Yeah, 130 to 135, that's sort of that balance area. We start closing, especially on a weekly basis. The last thing I wanted to see is a negative move in the market broadly post-Fed. We closed the week at 127 in Nvidia, and I think the technicals become broken. If we finish the week back above 135, I'm very excited. Now, we put every single ounce of cash to work over the last 45 days, and we leaned into big tech. This is us just getting a little bit of cash to keep some flexibility.
As we conclude this fascinating exploration of Nvidia's technological triumph, one cannot help but be awestruck by its significant achievements and the path it charts for the future. Positioned to extend its upward momentum with forecasts of substantial revenue increases and the unveiling of Blackwell's potent capabilities, Nvidia invites all those eager to ride the ever-expanding AI wave. Under the visionary leadership of CEO Jensen Huang, Nvidia emerges not merely as a stock to observe but as a beacon of innovation and ingenuity within the tech ecosystem. For now, Nvidia's status remains robust, with ongoing innovations poised to drive demand and enhance stock performance significantly, provided forecasts align with reality. The era of AI is indeed upon us, and leading the charge at its forefront is Nvidia, one of the era's pivotal architects. What are your thoughts on this thrilling journey? Can Nvidia's stock continue as a herald of progress and innovation, or might challenges slow its relentless momentum? Your strategic insights as an investor may indeed hold the key to successfully navigating the energetic rhythm characterizing today's dynamic stock market. Join us in this ongoing journey of exploration and discovery, uncovering the trends, technologies, and market movements that shape the future. And finally, if you would like to know what companies like Nvidia have been up to these past few days, go ahead and click on the next video on your screen. See you there.